Hello students, the article which we are going to discuss through this video is 6th chapter from your voyage textbook, and the name of the lesson is If the Well Goes Dry, written by the former Vice President of America, Mr. Albert Gore. He served in this capacity from 1993 to 2001. He was one of the first politicians to grasp the seriousness of climate change. Gore was awarded Nobel Peace Prize by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate in the year 2007 on 12th of October. In this chapter, the writer throws light on the 5 strategic threats to the global water system. First of all, the 5 is redistribution of fresh water supply. And the second one is the rise of sea levels resulting in the loss of low-lying coastal areas. The third one is widespread deforestation. And the fourth is contamination of water resources, and the last one is the pressure of rapid population growth. Now, with this introduction, let us know about the lesson more clearly. As we all know, if the water resources are exhausted, there will be a major threat for the people and other life forms of the earth. In this lesson, the author urges us to use water judiciously. Water is precious because we can't live without it. Hence, it should not be misused or over-extracted at any cost. There must be a balance between its demand and supply. As we all know that we human beings are made up of mostly of water, and our body contains 71% of water. The major contents apart from water in a human body are oxygen 61% and hydrogen 10%. Some other elements are carbon, nitrogen, calcium and phosphorus, which are only 23, 2.6, 1.4 and 1.1% respectively. We are after all parts of the earth. Land is a self-contained store of the sea water to which we are connected chemically and biologically. Water also carries spiritual significance in most religions, even in Christian baptism and Hinduism's sacred water. He also tells us that our life depends upon fresh water, which is only 2.5% of the total amount of water on the earth. Though unevenly distributed throughout the world, it is a threat to globalization. The dramatic change in our relationship to the earth since the Industrial Revolution, especially in this century, is now causing profound damage to the global water system. A balance is needed to maintain the health of the earth. Warmer temperatures speed up both evaporation and precipitation, accelerating the entire cycle. The increased warmth also increases the amount of water vapor in the atmosphere, which signifies the greenhouse effect and speeds the process still further. Warming oceans are likely to cause the average hurricane to be more powerful. Yet, another threat to the Earth's water system involves massive changes in land use patterns, especially widespread deforestation. The destruction of a forest can affect the hydrological cycle. More water is stored in the forests of the earth, for they themselves produce rain clouds. They also attract rain, producing gases like terpenes and dimethyl sulfide. It is clear that when forests are destroyed, the rains eventually taper off and bring less moisture. The rivers get shallower, their capacity to drain the flood water is impaired, and flooding along the banks become every worse. Also, contamination of water resources is another strategic threat. It is caused by chemical pollutants produced by industrial civilization. Its tragic effect is felt in the third world with the high rates of death from cholera, typhoid, dysentery and diarrhea from both viral and bacteriological sources. More than 1.7 billion people do not have an adequate supply of safe drinking water. More than 3 billion people do not have proper sanitation and are thus at risk of having their water contaminated. Finally, the writer emphasizes on the pressure of rapid growth of population that adds to the misery to greater concern. Groundwater is being extracted at rates higher than that of the ability of the nature to refill or recharge them. As the groundwater reservoirs are out of sight, they remain out of mind until they begin to dry up or until the ground above them begins to sink or subside. It invites more and more natural calamities. Any damage to water resources is a damage to the whole human race, for water sustains us. We must rethink and care to let the water remain in its natural state and not waste them without thinking for future. Hence, through this lesson, once again the writer has reminded us the importance of water. So, let us not waste it and use it judiciously. With this explanation, we have come to the end.